Hey everybody, my name is Josh Rhyme. I'm doing this video on putting in the sport of disc golf. I've done this video for a class I'm taking at Georgia State University called Analysis of Coaching. So we're going to go through the 3 steps of putting in disc golf. The first step is you want to focus on your lower body, then you're going to move to your upper body, and then you're going to look at your arm swing and the grip of the disc. Okay, putting is very, very important in the sport of disc golf. That's how you can reduce strokes in your total score, because you don't want to be spinning 5-6 strokes 10 feet away from the basket. This is going to build your score up. So there's a great saying in disc golf is saying you drive for show and you putt for dough. So putting is all about making the money, and that's how you get your lower scores. So first off, we're going to start with our lower body. So you always want your lower body and your hips pointed toward the basket. And you can either do a staggered stance like this is what I normally do, and I also see people do a straddle stance like this. So whichever makes you more comfortable you can do. So we're going to start in the staggered stance, and the main part of the lower body is you're getting power to propel the disc forward. So you want to start with most of your weight, I would say about 70-80% on your back leg, and then you want to have a weight shift toward your front leg to propel the disc forward. And so that'll change by the distance you are from the basket, but you want to start from your back foot and weight shift forward. So that's the main step on the lower body part of the portion. Now we're going to move to our upper body. So we've got our lower body set, and our upper body's there. We want to keep our shoulders square to the basket, because that's how we're going to keep our accuracy. We don't want to be moving like this, because that's going to make the disc go right or left. And we want the disc to go straight into the basket. Alright, and the next part is the arm swing and the grip. So the grip, as you can see, is you want to use, they call a fan grip. And on your first knuckle here on your index finger, you want it slightly wrapped around the bottom of the disc. And then you want your thumb placed on top, have a nice firm grip where no one can rip it out of your hand, but it's also loose at the same time, so you have to find that balance. And then a lot of people think you want to roll your wrist in and spin the disc like this. You don't want to do that, because then that's gonna reduce your accuracy as well. So you want to keep a nice easy motion, come down, and then propel out. And you want everything, all the 3 steps, to be going in one simultaneous motion. So you'll come up and come down, or come down and come up. So it'll look just like this. You straight to the basket. Try it one more time. Straight to the basket. All right. So now we'll introduce my dad. And we're going to look at him putting, and I'm going to give him a few critiques along the way and see how his form is looking. So as we said, we want to start with our lower body. So we want to have a staggered stance, that's good, and we want to put most of our weight on our back foot, propel forward. Make sure your shoulders are square to your target. So if you can, square those shoulders up. And you got your grip of your disc right. And then, all right, let's see the weight shift and propel the disc forward. All right, so he's a little short there. So let's have a little more. Remember, your power comes from your legs, not your arm. So remember to get that power from your hips and your lower body. Better. We'll have a few more trials here. All right, so one thing I'm noticing is you're kind of curling your wrist in as you're going back. Try to keep everything in your arms still. So you just come back and then propel forward. So don't roll like this. Have it where you want it. If you want to spin, that's fine, but just have it where you want it. Come back and go forward. Perfect. Better. That's good. That's good power. Good weight shift with your legs. Good. Good. All right. So as you can see, he made about 50% of his putts, and so we're going to see him this next time if he can make more. We want from this distance, I'd say it's about 10 to 15 feet. To be an adequate putter in disc golf, you want to be making about 80% of your putts. So remember, and even I noticed on that last one, your finger's more on the rim. Try to just that half knuckle. It'll help you with your spin, and you'll get a little more control of the disc. Good. Just a little, make sure them shoulders are square to your target. That's fine, a little high and low, that's good. As long as we're going straight at the pole. There we go, that's better. Keep focusing on the weight shift. Alright, we're right at 50% again. We're going to try it one more time at this distance, and then we'll back it up a little bit more and see how as you get further and further away from the basket, that weight shift is even more important, because that's your power. Remember, your power of your disc comes from your legs. So as you get further away, you might have to put a little more weight on this back foot and then explode forward, all right? So let's still start from about this 10, 15 feet. Good. Good. Oh, that's just unlucky. That's a bad basket. Remember, your power comes to your legs. It's not in that wrist snap. That wrist snap should be the same every time. It's a little off. All right. So as you can see, he only made 3 there. Why do you think you probably only made 3, Coach?
Doing things inconsistently.
Doing things inconsistently. So the biggest thing about putting is consistency and practice. Practice, 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 practice. So you want to make sure you have the, as I can see, sometimes you would bring the disc in like this and you'd have a little different angle. So as you practice, you want to consistently bring that shift back. You're bringing that disc to the exact same part. So I like to always right at my waistline. So I just bring it back and then straight forward. And so you don't want to come this way sometimes or come this way. So you straight back, straight forward. You should have a consistent release. So the disc will be coming out of your hand in the exact same way every single time. All right, so I'm gonna do this last one. And then we'll have Coach step in and do that last 5. Remember, try to stay consistent. Better. Remember, your shoulders square to the target. Shoulders square to the target. Good. You want everything moving straight forward to the target. Perfect. That's okay, that's a little low, but we're straight on the pole. Oh, unlucky. All right, so we're 3 out of 5 there. All right, for the last little bit of this video, let's have a little competition. So we're each gonna take 5 discs, back up a few steps, and let's see who can make the most. One thing about disc golf is you're doing it for fun. It's a great way to get outside and have fun with it. So for this last little bit, we're gonna have some fun with it. So I'll start first. We'll just go one after the other, and we'll see who makes the most. Remember, you're a little further away. Make sure you get that weight shift. Good flat release. Uh-oh, we're not good. Oh, wow. You win. So look, the student has become the master. So I just want to thank y'all for watching this video. We're going to wrap it up. And always look out for your local disc golf course. And thank y'all for watching.